Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Cam Little to try the extra points. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And he's out a little short of the 30. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Taking a shot deep here. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts trim the lead to 1.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one not close to where it had to go, and this drive is going to begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he spins right by him. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
On red.
Lawrence now off the play action. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Colts pick it up. And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
There is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Ready up.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Has room inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking in the air here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throw here, 3rd down. He brings it in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Bronco 80.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Hey, Ginger, attack! Hey, I'm gun. Go! 11, Agate, sink right.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On the red. Hey, Ginger. That.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, kill.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 40-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Looking his fullback now. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down throw, Lawrence. Pass is caught at the 9. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars break the tie here in the first. On is Little for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Pierce now on the return. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Okay,
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready, set.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
60 Bison. 7 Pirates.
First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, the crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
Sticking to the air here. Right side is ruled in by Warner. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. Only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down.
Come on. Fix the Eagle. Fix the Eagle.
They send a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
It's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, because of the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. We've got a good one here. They cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, attention.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Connects on the crosser. Space on the right. He's got room. He can do it. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here we go.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Throwing now off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Gravity Lions. 19 Lions. Panther 11. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Dropping back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
He's going to throw it again. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready. 6. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Brought in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra points. Extra points sent in through the rain. And the Colts trim the deficit down to 5.
17.
after making this a 5-point ball game. They kick it off. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 13-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, think right. So, hot. Go. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. They get 37 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Hey, Soko, it's hot. Think right, open. Go. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Red on red. Next side's hot. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And this one doesn't go far. But those are the hurry-up offense here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Think right, open.
2nd and 6. At the 19-yard line.
On 2nd down, he gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Oh, the Colts got to it first.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. They think the handoff. Now Richardson. Buying some time left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
Here we go. Deputy Timberwolf.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Go. Back to 60. 19 Tiger. 3.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Lawrence working from the gun. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars push the lead up to 12. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Viking 18.
In the red zone now. And they're all over that screen block. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Third down from the gun. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And the Colts will try for 3. Out comes their field goal unit. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead is back down to 9.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Massive hits. The ball's out. And they steal it back on the return. And Indianapolis will return it for a touchdown. The Colts make it a 1-score game before halftime. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Easy. Easy 24. Take right open. Here we go.
Final throw before the break. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
11. Easy. Route.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Son, that's 30 left. Roll. Check smash.
They'll try it left with ETN. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
And the Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Go. Take right open.
Now Lawrence. Chased out to his right. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And even with time to process as you ran backwards, Brock, still no idea what's going on. He's indeed going to wind up in his own end zone for a safety. So we're in a tie game now after that safety, and they could use a stand here as they send away the free kick. Hauls in this punt at the 8. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70, 19, 18.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Vacates quickly left side. He's on the run, deep down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on. Set. Cowboy, Panther 11. Panther 11.
They've got a man in motion. From the gun on third down. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Working quickly here.
13, Luke.
From the red zone on first. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down. All right, so defensively, you've seen two throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find six.
Lawrence on third and goal. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. On his Little for the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And he takes the return out of bounds. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying for the deep ball. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw on second and 10. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, the Jags got it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
First down throw. Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
On red. Hey, center. Touch.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. He's out in the clear. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just a tremendous run to get yourself down into the red zone. And look at that running back. He is waving off the breather. No substitute now. He's done the heavy lifting, and he wants a reward.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go, so
They'll run, ETN. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They got a handful on the play. Now need a handful more. 5 yards on 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
One more time with ETN. When he gets in, touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead on the turnover. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Headed out right. Now he takes it. He's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Panther 60.
Throwing now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's got it over the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 22 out of that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Ready.
And quick to the left, it's caught. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
Hey, Sogo, hot. Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looks like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, out of bounds.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. This slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet.
Okay, ready?
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready?
Play fake. It's Richardson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Kate, I can speak from personal experience on this one. That is the absolute worst nightmare as a quarterback. When you call that bootleg and you turn around and all you see is nothing but a big old defensive end, yeah, your interest switch from getting rid of the ball to a little self-preservation. Good job just simply hanging on to the football.
3rd and long for him here. Moving on into the red zone. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll throw it. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60.
Pass play coming here. This gets the 1st and more. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. Look at this. The kick is blocked. Oh, a defender grabs it. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
This is one of those moments where mental toughness becomes personified. You have to try to flush away the hopelessness that you're feeling right now and keep hope alive and do all you can to chase down this onside kick.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He'll take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Son, they said it's hot.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level.
Let's go.
They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes.
Here we go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Go.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
46-yard line.
Sink right. Hey, Soko. Go. Let's go. 11, Agate.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Lisa 24. Time. It's hot. 11, 13, Lou. Hey, kill.
Lawrence working from the gun. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
16, Colts 43.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case. Either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. You take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
19
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Taking a deep shot here. They connect on the deep shot. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Looking to tack on the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Colts cut the lead down to 10.
Colts 50.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on red. Hey, dip, take right open.
Lawrence throwing here. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts have some new life in the 4th.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the fourth. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. And this is covered by the Jaguars.
No question they wanted the ball back late. And you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, so high. 11.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Decent 24. Done. This side's hot. 11, Agate. Still.
Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts have some new life in the fourth.
Ready.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Fix the Eagles.
He'll look to throw it. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Running back motions right.
Panther 60. Panther scoop.
Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Here he is to throw. Pacheco hauls it in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the jump.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Outside, this is reeled in by Warren. And he's going to be hit, sent out for about a gain of 1 2 yards there.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. 60 by 60 by. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Here's a screen set for Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Start.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
70 Timberwolves.
He's going to throw it again. Chased out to his right. Throw complete to Warren. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. And they get up there to clock it. 12 seconds to play. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Drop 60. Let's go. Hawk 70.
He's going to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
Now to throw. Flushed out now to his left. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. Now here's the timeout after the sack. Had to take it, and they're down to just one final play. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick is good. He got it. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Well, both teams have battled not just each other over 4 quarters, Brock, but these elements as well, and it's not letting up. Overtime is underway. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. It gives it to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Ready.
Right back to Pacheco. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
Come on. Set. Ready.
It's Pacheco again. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. On the move, headed right. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet. As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. I'm going to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
19 Lions, ready? 19, 18. Mustang 19.
Man in motion here. To throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've set it down from 37. Line up the design keeper. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
70 Lions. Go.
Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. All right, needing 3 yards here on 3rd down if they want to keep this opening drive of overtime going. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw it. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts break the tie and go up by 6. 3 touchdown catches in 1 game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Return starts at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Red on red. All right, here we go.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. So it's the Colts who come away with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that smart.